Couple of options. So the foot that you like to have closest to you, you can bring it nice and close in towards the pelvic floor area, and the other foot would just rest in front of it on the floor, and then just gently rock the pelvis and find a place of neutrality. As you find your comfort level, if you move your feet closer, farther out from you, there's less stress. So listen to your body and see where it needs. Today we are going to focus on the hips as promised last Friday. The other option is that you close your legs further and bring your feet outwards to the side more, and then your calves are resting on top of your feet. So find what's better for you, and once you're there, engage the sitting bones down. Inhale the shoulders up, back, and down, and exhale through the mouth gently. Inhale the shoulders up, back, and down. Exhale. Reversing that, move them back, up, forward, and exhale them down. Inhale them back, up towards the ears. Exhale down. Leaving the shoulders away from the ears, pull gently up on the pelvic floor, navel to spine, chin in line with the chest, finding your divine line, that beautiful position of dignity with your torso. Let the hands rest on top of the thighs with the palms facing up, ready to receive the benefits of Yin. So just a reminder, in Yin, we stay in the poses and rest for 2 to 3 minutes. So the first part of the pose, you find your edge by moving into the pose. Then you're going to find stillness in the pose and just luxuriate in the pose, focusing on the breath and letting time flow, and I'll help you through that. So seating in this pose, come to your Durga breath, just inhaling through the nose gently and exhaling through the nose. Sense the prana rising, the chi rising up through the spine. And the 2 channels on each side, Ida and Pingala, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, sense the light of the energy rising. Exhale, letting all heaviness go. Feel the grounding down of the apana part of the breath energy, grounding and dissipating back into the earth. Inhale and exhale. Finding an even breath now that you want to sustain in your practice, nice and slow. Just open the palms and gently inhale for 4 counts, bringing the hands overhead, arms downward, shoulders from the ear. Keep your divine line, holding here with the breath. Exhale, let those hands gently cascade, letting gravity take them down. Relax through the shoulders and the neck. Hold the breath out for a few seconds here. Inhale, rise those arms nicely overhead. Exhale them down towards the side and relax, just shaking out your wrists. Stabilizing the breath now. Take the palms down on top of the thighs. Gently close your eyes and sense your body's chi or prana, your life force. We're going to be very much focused on that in today's practice. Parking all your worries and cares outside of where you are. Focus inward now, focusing on the breath. Feel the breath, hear the breath, sense it in your body. Sense the movement of your life force moving up and down and feeding all the 72,000 nadis, going along those nadis and interlacing through your cells. Remembering this is a restorative type of practice where we put compression and tension and twisting on different parts, helping the connective tissue regenerate itself, form more fibroblasts, move the collagen into action, affecting the periosteum covering of the bones and helping you to heal and restore in this parasympathetic part of your nervous system. Coming into our first pose is going to be reclining pigeon. And there's options for this. So we'll all start Seated, removing any blocks or pillows that you have. Going to take your feet out in front of you and lean back a little bit with the hands. So option one, you can stay in this position seated and cross the right leg over top, flexing the right foot. Option number two, recline pigeon. You're going to slowly come back onto your back, letting your hands guide you down. Bring your feet a little bit closer towards your hips and lift the right leg up. Cross it over. The ankle is on your left thigh. Foot is flexed, letting your right knee come open. Exhale, let the shoulders come back and down. Position number one, you can stay here. Option number two, you lift up your left leg, putting your hands through, your right hand through the leg, your left hand alongside, and grab under the leg, or if you're able to, grab the shin and then hold this position. You might be able to let the head come down. The other option is that you place a block or something under that foot. Finding this position, find your edge. So find it by pulling your left leg towards you until you find that hard stop, probably up near your right glute. Now hold that edge. It's a discomfort level to start of about a 4 to 5 out of 10, and then find stillness in the pose. Extend your head, maybe rock your head from side to side. Now let time be still and just focus in the reclining pose. Focus on that breath. Tether your thoughts on a string like a kite to your breath. When it starts to interfere and distract, rein that thought in, connect back to your breath. On the inhale, you can say let. On the exhale to yourself, go. Let the breath flow. Be like water, my friend, as Bruce Lee used to say. Just going with this flow, relaxing, sensing, feeling, coming inward. Sense the lifting of the chest, the rising of the chest, the inflating of the lungs. The exhale, as you breathe that out, let it dissipate and flow like water down the side of the mountain stream. As it becomes easy, you can pull your left leg a little closer to you and find your next edge and hold, finding stillness again. And focus. Sense your right hip. Sense the top of the femur connecting into that hip bone. Sense the muscles joining over top, the glutes, the hamstrings. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Now slowly to come out of it, relax the hands and pull them back out. Let them come out to the sides. Lower your left foot slowly to the floor. Then you're going to cross your right knee right over the left knee. Extend your right arm out to the side and exhale, let your legs both twist over towards the left. Option, you can leave your right arm out to the side, or you can bring it over top of the body. It's probably a little hard on the shoulder, so pick what you like. You can leave it out to the side or alongside the body, or rest it on your top hip. Coming into this twisted position. Inhale here, find your edge, and exhale. Now that you're there, slowly lift the legs, and we're coming over to the big part of this pose. Exhale and let your legs fall over to the right. They're not going to come all the way down. You're going to be stretching a little bit, pulling your left hip lengthwise. Now lift right up with your left arm and turn a little bit to that side so that your body is facing, your torso is facing the same direction as your twisted legs to the right. And adjusting, flexing that left foot and finding ease and steadiness here. Feel the tension come across the left hip and cascade over the thigh towards the knee. Adjust your top leg as much as you can. So you're not pressing onto the knee, but lengthening through that top leg. Once you find that edge, find stillness. Let the breath flow. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Be like water. Nice big long breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Gentle. Resting, digesting thoughts, feelings, and things in your body as your body heals and restores. Inhale gently here. Turn your head towards the front top, facing the ceiling. Extend your left arm to the side. Gently bring your legs up. Uncross the right leg. Bring both legs into your chest, into Apanasana. Squeeze them towards your belly and just hold here gently in Apanasana. Focusing and feeling and sensing the difference from one side to the other. Then exhale one foot at a time, slowly down onto the floor. Legs parallel, bring the feet a little closer. This time we're going to lift the left leg up, cross it over the right thigh, keeping that foot flexed. Coming into reclined pigeon on this side, thread the arms through the legs, grab the front of the right thigh, and then exhale slowly, let your head and shoulders come back down. Finding your edge. If it's too much for you, you can grab under the right thigh instead of over the shin. Find your edge here, 4 to 5 on a scale of 10 of discomfort on the left side this time. Noting the difference. Finding the edge now. Find stillness. Focus on the breath. In that stillness, let time flow. Visualize time as water coming over the edge of the mountain and trickling through the crevices down that mountain stream, heading down to a small pool of water at the bottom. Watch it ripple out and find its way back into the ground. Feel yourself grounding on the exhale. Inhale, let, and exhale, go. Focus only on the breath and the moment. Being totally in the moment. Focus inward towards your heart. Time in the present. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Slowly remove the hands from your right leg. Take them out to the side and slowly lower your right foot to the ground, crossing your left leg over top of the right knee, holding here. Keep your gaze at the ceiling to start. And then exhale, slowly let both legs come over towards the left and move your top foot, the ankle, a little bit up the thigh, letting the torso twist, trying to bring your left knee to the ground, so letting your other part of your body come up if it needs to. Gazing over to the same side. Keeping both feet flexed in dorsiflexion to support the knee joint. Think of pulling that leg, that right leg, and lengthening from the hip bone down the side of your leg towards the outside of the knee and lengthening, not focusing on pulling the knee towards the earth. Once you're in this position, finding your edge, that discomfort level, find stillness. Let time flow like water. If the mind transitions towards planning that to-do list, rein it back in with that string, attaching it to the breath. Focus on the breath, the rising of the chest. On the exhale, say to yourself, let. On the exhale, say go. And each time you say go, let that top leg come down a little bit more. If now it's so simple that it's a 0 out of 10, you can move your foot, top leg a little bit more onto the outside of your right leg, and then pull back again down towards the earth, finding a new edge. Feeling that stretch across the side of the hip, in through the belly. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Focusing only on the breath. Be like water and just flow in this pose. Sense the movement that goes on inside your body 24/7, the rejuvenation, cells that slough and die off and repair and renew themselves with new cells coming into their place. Now slowly take your gaze to the ceiling. Turn, lift your hip legs upward, placing your right foot on the floor. Lift your left leg up, placing it on the floor. Reposition the back and bring one leg at a time slowly in. And this time rock gently from side to side. Then when you're ready, slowly push yourself up into a seated position, facing the front of your mat. Coming into butterfly pose. So here's where you might want a pillow or a bolster of some sort. So bring the feet out in front of you and the soles of the feet together. And don't bring them so close to you that you're going to find discomfort in the groin. Find first a place of ease. Find your position of dignity. Pull up on the pelvic floor, navel to spine, chin in line with the chest. And just grab your either ankle or your feet or your shins, whatever accessible to you. Inhale gently here, pressing the sitting bones into the earth. Then slowly exhale, draping your body forward. Finding your edge, stretching into the inner thighs and the groin. Find stillness and let go. Let the head hang. Relax the shoulders. With the head bowed towards your chest, find this position of humility. So the option is, if you have a pillow or a bolster, you can drop your head onto it if your head's low down to the earth. Otherwise, just try and relax. You're grounded with the seat, you're grounded with the feet. Focus on the breath. Rest in the stillness and let go. Let go of time. Just be. As your lower back and your legs release, if you've lost that edge and you're coming into 0 out of 10, you can lean a little bit more forward, finding your next edge. Probably just at the lumbar spine, at the top of the hips, a little bit near the kidneys. Keep the head relaxed, the shoulders away from the ears. Let the heaviness be into the sit bones, the feet, and the forearms that are resting on the inside of your lower leg. Wonder in awe with the aliveness of the body. Appreciate this temple within which we reside. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Keeping the eyes closed, focus between the eyebrows. Search for that beautiful light. You can also place your elbows on top of your calves. Place your bolster or your pillow there and rest your elbows on there and support your head with your hands. Find what works for you, my friends, and be like water. Flow gently with the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Slowly inhale, press the hands into the feet and start walking them upwards towards the calves. Open up and lift your torso up, coming back into that position of dignity here. Feeling the grounding of the sit bones. This time, we're going to take the left leg and extend it straight out in front of us, coming into a half butterfly. Flexing that foot, maybe massaging it with your hand through the knee, and bring your right leg inside like a seated tree pose towards the sole of the foot on top of your left thigh. And your right leg is going to sit out like this to the side. Keep your left leg extended with the toes flexed, and the knee pointing upward. Here too, you might want to have your bolster nearby. You can prop your hips up on a blanket if you feel that your sitting bones need elevation. Otherwise, inhale the hands up over the head, pull the navel to spine, and slowly let the arms come towards your extended leg. And then wherever you find that hard stop that you know you can't go farther with your leaning, drop your hands down towards the extended leg. Relax the head and look downwards. The goal is to bring the crown closer to the feet and the hands closer to the end. Find that discomfort level that's going to probably come from your right leg, your hip and thigh. Find your edge. You can also take a bolster or a pillow and place it the length of your leg and rest your forearms on that pillow. Then you're able to reach a little bit closer towards your foot. If you grabbed your foot, just grab the outside edges with one hand in the other. Relax the head, look down. Find stillness. Focus on the breath. Inhale deeply, let exhale go. Let the breath be water. Inhale that breath. It's at the top of the mountain. Exhale slowly. Watch it trickle down through the crevices, the nooks and crannies, cascading gently down, down to that pool of water. And then inhale, find another one. Focus, inhale. Rising prana, exhale, let it cascade down. Now this time that becomes your body. Inhale, lift the breath up. Find it at the top of the chest. Exhale, watch your breath cascade down through your torso. Let it come down to the inner side of the groin on your left leg and loop around to the right side, cascade through the side of your extended leg, over the knee, down the calf to the foot, into the earth. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Be like that water. Resting in stillness, be with your essential true self. Think of this as time spent with yourself, your time, your space, your body, your life. Next, inhale, slowly lift the head up and walk those hands up the left leg. Bring your right knee up towards the sky. Extend your right leg forward and maybe gently just shake out both legs here, having them extended in front of you. Keeping the right leg straight this time, flex the foot towards you. Bending the left leg, bring the sole of that left foot in towards your right thigh, letting that leg stay open to the side. Holding here first with that position of dignity and turning the torso forward. If you used a bolster or a cushion and you want it to be there, lay it across your extended leg. Inhale the hands slowly up overhead. Then exhale, slowly drape forward towards the extended leg. Find your first edge at the lower back where it says, no more reaching today. Once you're there, let those hands come downward, landing on your leg or your bolster or pillow. Exhale, the head, the crown towards your front extended foot, and let your gaze come down. Your neck is long. Relax your arms. You're going to feel your edge, maybe through your back, the end of the thoracic spine, because each side is different and we are one side dominant. You'll always find a side that needs more love. So inhale through the nose and exhale, release those back muscles. Feel your left thigh, outside edge of your thigh, grounding. Your sit bones are both grounding. Once you find that edge, find your stillness. Be present with the breath. This time we'll bring it into a meditation. So inhale, think to yourself, or say, since you're in your room, so, and exhale, hum. I am. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. I am that. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. As I am, so are you. Everyone should be able to meditate for as long as the years that they have in age. If I were 7 years old, I would meditate for 7 minutes. I have decades, so I would be meditating for over an hour. I'm not quite at that. Inhale here, so. Exhale, hum. Say to yourself, I am enough. Feel the back relaxing, the outside of the hip. Take that first breath and let it be water. Inhale. Bring it to the top of that mountain and exhale slowly. Let it cascade down. Winding, 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 winding. Dropping into that beautiful glistening pool of water. Watch the ripples go out in circles, one by one. Releasing things that we don't need. Next, inhale, slowly lift your head. Begin walking the hands up towards the leg. Remove your bolster and bring both legs in and turn them back behind you, finding a nice tabletop. So as I said last week, once we start moving the chi in the body, we want to get it to some other places. So coming into table with the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, just some gentle 5 to 10 cat or cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, let the pelvis curl up to the sky. Exhale, chin comes down, look towards your knees, navel to spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Using your Ujjayi or your Durga breath, inhaling through the nose, into cow. Exhale, cat, push away, push away. 2 more times, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time tucking your toes under. Inhale, just lift the knees up. Coming into a nice, easy downward facing dog. Just walk out those feet, paddling your legs one at a time. Push away from the hands and let the head come loosely between the upper arms and just shake your head yes and no. Holding here in this position. Find that position of ease without distractions or fidgeting. Bring your heels a little closer towards your hands so that you can put your heels to the earth. Press into the heels. Pull the navel to spine. Pull the chin in line with towards the chest. Look back towards your upper thighs.
Now exhale and push away from the hands, letting your chest sag down. Want you to stay here for 5 connected breaths. Inhale slowly. I am enough. Exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Inhale, love, compassion, and kindness. Exhale, stress, worries, and cares. Inhale, intuition, concentration. Exhale, distraction, lack of focus. One more time. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Now gently lower the knees towards the earth, coming through table. And then you're going to lean forward, walk your hands out and come into a lazy supported plank here. Let the hips sag down a little bit, gaze forward, and just gently rock those hips from side to side. And then slowly lower yourself onto your belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Let your torso be long. Place the elbows underneath the shoulders, but just a tiny bit forward. Press into your palms. I'm gonna have to turn sideways. Press into the palms here. And then slowly, as you press into the palms, you're going to be lifting your shoulders up and your heart. But take your chin a little bit down so the chin is in towards the chest a little bit and your gaze is a little bit down. This is a humble position. If you have anything with your elbows and they don't feel comfortable, this is where you would want to put that nice little rolled blanket underneath your forearms. If you don't have the blanket, you can do the same with a pillow and just rest your elbows there, being gentle with yourself, holding this position of dignity and humbleness all at once. Find your edge. Feel the grounding of your legs from the top of your feet, over your knees to the thighs. Feel the pelvis, the front of the hip bones on the earth. Your belly button is slightly off the ground. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Gazing down, relax the head. Inhale and exhale. This position and the next one are ones that help us to reverse the damage that's done by texting and paying attention to a phone all day, by working at a computer screen, by writing, even reading, eating, washing dishes, cleaning, gardening, mowing, anything reaching. As just find your edge, your discomfort level of 4 to 5, then find stillness. Find stillness in the pose. Let time flow like water. On the inhale, feel your beautiful heart opening. On the exhale, feel your hips grounding down. Let your head be heavy. It's the chest that's lifting. Inhale, peace and tranquility. Exhale, dis-ease and discomfort. Elevating the heart. Focus on that heart and explore the stillness within. Shunya, the awareness of nothing, just being still. Next option for the last minute, take your hands a little bit farther and straighten the arms.
pushing yourself away. This time you'll feel this is the seal position. You'll feel your pelvis and your pubic bone, especially grounding into the earth. The hands are a little bit forward, so the pressure is into the palms, and you're pushing yourself away. Your arms are straight. Your gaze is still a little bit downward, holding this seal position. You know what it looks like. Inhale, slow. Exhale, hum. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. The reason that these positions feel discomforting for you is because we do the opposite so much, especially now. We are so connected to our devices to keep connections with people that we can't see. Inhale and exhale. Then slowly, the next exhale, bring the forearms down. Take your arms out in front and create a pillow for yourself. Rest the forehead on top of your arms and relax here for one moment. On the exhale, feel your entire body connecting with the earth and melting into your mat, into the ground. Inhale and exhale. Then slowly bring those hands alongside with the elbows pointing back. Tuck the toes under, push yourself up through tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees, find an easy downward facing dog. And then bend the knees, walk your hands towards your feet, coming up into mountain, into Tadasana for a Yin mountain pose, moving the body's energy and chi around. It's all standing. Inhale and arms come over the head. Exhale them gently down to the side in Samastiti. So the palms are facing forward, the shoulders away from the ear. Both feet are facing forward under the hip bones. Grounding down for the feet and activating the legs. Inhale the hands overhead. Interlace the fingers and push the palms up towards the sky, lengthening through those vertebrae. Exhale through the nose and let the arms come down back into Samastiti with the palms forward. Inhale the hands overhead, just with the palms forward, reaching for the sky, splaying your fingers open. Then exhale, let the hands slowly come forward, palms facing down. And then turn the hands out to the side, back into Samastiti. Inhale the hands to the side in a T with the palms facing outward. Exhale, put the arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, bring the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky. Lengthening through the torso. Exhale, bring the hands behind the head, cradle that head with the arms, and then just lean back into your hands, pulling the elbows back, just lifting your sternum and your gaze. Exhale, release, let the hands come down past Samastiti. Let the arms hang in front of you and cross at the elbows with the palms towards your belly. Inhale, the hands out to the side. Exhale, pull them back like wings, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, the hands overhead. Interlace the fingers, stretch to the sky, pulling up. And then exhale, drop your left hand to your left shoulder and your right hand to the right shoulder, just holding here so your arms are crossed at the back, reaching to each shoulder blade, just the tops. And then exhale, let the hands come down as you slowly fold down, coming into a forward fold, bend the knees lots. Inhale, half rise, forward fold, half, navel to spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale down. We're just going to flow up one more time. Inhale, slowly Tadasana. Extended mountain, the hands over top. Exhale, cascade down towards the earth, belly to thighs, bending the knees as much as you need to. Let the head be heavy. Let it rest on top of your thighs. Shake your head yes and no. And then when you're ready, slowly lean into the hands. Come back through your tabletop position and swing the legs around, coming into seated. Starting with diamond pose, we're going to start from that pose. Just bring the feet out in front of you, but a little bit farther away than you do for seated. Again, this is where we want to have maybe our bolster nearby, depending on, or a pillow. We're going to be doing deer pose this time. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling, find your position of dignity. Pull up on the pelvic floor, navel to spine, chin in line with the chest. Keeping your left leg in front, you're going to take your right leg just behind you, bringing the right knee to touch that left foot, the insole of the left foot. Keeping upward in that position of dignity. Bring your bolster towards that front leg out in front of you or your pillow. Inhale, lift up. And now exhale, slowly fold over towards the front, leaning over your front left leg. Take your hands, walk them out. Bring your forearms to the earth. You can stay here, turning your head down. You can drop your head on a pillow or a block. You can just support with your forearms on that pillow or block. Find your edge. Find your edge, now find your stillness. Let go of time and flow. Focus on the breath. This time, dwell in this moment. Be a part of it. Sense your prana, your life energy or chi, moving through your body. As you do that, be like water, my friend. And slowly your torso is going to want to relax and come closer towards the earth. Let it do so. Find your next edge and relax. Eventually, you won't need your pillow. Maybe your belly comes closer to your left thigh. Be in touch with the life flow that's surging through your body. The blood, the processes that go on. The lymph, as you're squeezing it out here, getting rid of things, detoxifying the body, cleansing your body, purifying, restoring. Eventually, your forehead will probably come to the earth as the weeks go on. If it does, you can rest it on your hands or on a pillow and hold. Because your torso's leaning forward and squishing things out at the belly, you're also massaging your internal organs and helping them. Now listen deeply. Can you hear your breath? Can you hear the blood flowing and surging through your arteries and veins? Surging for the arteries a little bit quicker and flowing very slowly back through the veins towards the heart.
to be reoxygenated. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Now inhale, slowly lift the head, push into the hands, straighten the arms, then walk your hands slowly back towards you like a creeping tiger. Take your right leg and bring it in front. Go back to that diamond pose. Bringing your feet in front of you with the soles together, find that position of dignity. Pull the navel to spine, chin in line with the chest. This time the right leg is going to stay forward across the mat with the foot flexed. Take your left leg behind you, bringing the inside of your left knee and bringing it towards the sole of your front right foot. Trying to sit upward. Noting here that it's going to feel different from side to side. For me, this is my most challenging side. So bring more love to the position, holding here, facing forward. Slowly bring your hands in front of your right leg and walk your tiger paws slowly out, letting your torso extend over that front right leg. Bring the forearms to the earth or to your cushion or bolster, and then let the head come heavy, holding in this pose. Find your edge here, that discomfort of about a 4 to 5. Now find stillness and let time flow. Empty out this beautiful vessel of heaviness, sadness, loss, fear, anger, guilt, intrepidation. Creating that space by ridding it of those things. Inhale, love, light, inspiration, the newness of spring, sunshine, growth, transformation, rejuvenation, rebirth, newness, sustenance, strength. And exhale, tranquility, gentleness, kindness, compassion for yourself and others. If you've lost your edge, you can extend your arms out a little bit more and let your belly come towards your extended calf here, and let the head come down, resting it on the hands or the floor. Finding your new edge. Find that stillness again and let time flow. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Let this stillness take you inward to your true self, your essential self, the seat of your soul, that tiny light that was born into this world, that perfection, that oneness. That is you. You're still there. Embrace it. Breathe it in. Exhale with a sigh. 5 more inhales through the nose and exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Breathe into your back right hip. Feel the fibers stretching, compressing, twisting, laying down new connective tissue. building the muscles again, the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, the flexible periosteum covering of the bones. Yin yoga is exerting positive stress on these areas. Inhale one more time and exhale. Slowly press into the hands, lifting the head, straighten the arms and walk one hand back at a time. Coming up, bring your back left leg forward, untuck and bring your right leg forward. We're going to find our way onto our backs into our favorite pose, Shavasana. Slowly move the seat forward, take the hands under the thighs and lower yourself down. If you have a blanket and you want it under your head, if you have a bolster, pull it underneath your knees. Slowly come down, let the knees rest on the back of the pillow or bolster. Let the head come down. Widen the legs, let the feet fall open, and let the hands open to the side. Close your eyes gently and focus inward. Let time be still. Feel your heaviness connecting with the earth. Feel supported and loved, nurtured and cared for. Everything is okay. You're okay. Focus on the heart. See a beautiful light glowing from your heart space. Picture a beautiful green and pink petal lotus, 12 petals. And while you're here, give a quality that you want in your life to each petal. Strength, vitality, humility, compassion, love. Whatever you want, give each one. Come up with 12. Don't worry about remembering them. Name each petal. Anahata chakra, the seat of your heart chakra. Those qualities are going to be there on those petals. They'll always be there. Let that light shine, that pink and green. Let the light cascade and fill your whole body inside your chest. Out through the torso. Let it extend up and down from feet to the head. From shoulder to fingertip on both arms. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. You are enough. You are loved just as you are and always shall be. Next inhale, slowly take the hands over the head. And exhale, stretching the fingers and the toes in opposite directions, feeling that beautiful spaciousness in your body. That life energy surging through every cell, every tissue.
When you're ready, exhale, bring the hands back over, gathering your knees towards your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins. Gently rock from side to side. Massage the lower back, and when you're ready, roll over onto side lying embryo pose. Whatever side calls you this morning. Extend the bottom arm and rest your head on it like a pillow. Let the other arm rest on the earth to support. And when you're ready, when your body tells you so, push yourself up into a nice seated position, coming back into easy pose. But whatever position your feet go into, I want you to change it and put the opposite foot closer towards you. So we're going to be both side brained, ambidextrous with our brain through these practices. Find that position of dignity again. Pull the navel to spine, chin in line with the chest. Let the hands rest on the top of the knees or the thighs with the palms down. Gently close your eyes, and I want you to just take a moment here and notice the difference from where you started to practice today and where you ended. We'll take 2 breaths to end practice together. 1 inhale and exhale, and a second one ending in Anjali. Inhale the hands up over the head, gently. Exhale through the mouth. Wow, those sit bones are grounded. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale through the mouth, gathering the hands into Anjali, palms together, thumbs together. Let the thumbs rest on the sternum. Exhale, bowing into yourself, bowing the head, the brain into the heart, making that connection, always wanting to lead with the heart space. Let it command the brain. Always come from a place of love, compassion, and kindness to yourself and others. Thank you for joining me. Next week, we're going to expand this class to 75 minutes, totally yin, and we'll add a few more things. Keep in mind that you will also be very relaxed. Bring the hands up towards the third eye, your internal guidance system, and say together, Namaste. So personally, when I've done this practice later in the day, if I'm laying in a recliner or just stationary, I'm done for 2 hours, and it's a good thing. So listen to your body for the rest of the day. Be kind to it, because now it's going to continue to repair and benefit from this practice. Drink water and keep things moving through your body. Make sure it's room temperature water, not cold, or a nice cup of tea. Maybe you can get on with a friend and connect and have tea virtually today. Loving you all with kindness from my heart to yours. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and look forward to seeing you next